Hi friends, welcome to Beautifully Bookish Bethany. Today's video is going to be both my update on how I'm doing with the Read What You Own challenge run by Shay at Shay Geeks Out and Izzy at Happy For Now, as well as my February book haul. So I know some of you think it's funny that I'm putting these together, but I feel like it actually makes sense because I'm trying to manage how many books are coming in and joining my TBR versus how many books I'm actually reading and finishing. The goal, of course, is to limit purchases and try to read down your owned TBR. I'm already going to tell you, I feel like maybe February is going to be a fail for this. We'll see. Maybe it'll be better than I'm thinking. I am a little concerned though, because I do have a few pre-orders coming in this month. I did go ahead and do my book of the month box this month because there were some books that I was actually interested in as opposed to January. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to do my best, you know? Here is where we're starting. I will say I had to adjust the original numbers a little bit. If you saw my January book haul where I talked about it, I realized as I was creating new shelves for my audiobooks and physical books and stuff on Goodreads that there were several things that had not been on my TBR when I originally did my numbers. So these starting numbers have been adjusted to compensate for that. With that said, as of the beginning of 2023, I had 177 audiobooks on my owned TBR, and I now have 175. We're starting real strong. Have I bought some audiobooks? Yes. So we're going to work on that, trying to read things that I already own. Ebooks has stayed the same, still 67. I don't read a lot of ebooks other than e-arcs from NACALI, but I also don't buy a lot of ebooks. So it's fine. Honestly, my ebooks are not my biggest concern in all of this. Physical books, we started the year with 488 physical books on my TBR, and we are now down to 476, which is not too shabby. I think I did a pretty good job in January of not bringing in a lot of new books. As I said, I think February is not going to be quite as successful, but you never know. Never say never. We'll see how it goes. So those are my starting numbers. At the end of the video, I'll do a clip where I'll do an update on where I'm at close to the end of February. It won't be my final numbers for February because I'll probably finish this video a little before the end of the month, but it'll give you a good idea. And then I do have one box that arrived that we're going to open up. This is something that had been on my wish list for a while, and it was super duper on sale, and these are usually kind of pricey, so I used some credit. I had to buy it. Yay! This is a new addition to my Penguin Vitae collection. They are modern classics and they're really beautiful. This is The Awakening and Selected Stories by Kate Chopin. And yeah, I think it was on sale for like 10 bucks and normally they're $27. So I did go ahead and snap that up. So I'm adding that to my TBR. I'm not mad about it though. It's a classic. It's something that I will eventually read. And it's beautiful. I will be back once I have more books to unbox. Wish me luck this month. It's gonna be exciting. We're gonna do it though. I'm gonna read down this TBR one way or another. I have a box from Barnes & Noble and I think it's a pre-order. And y'all don't come for me. I know people have problems with this author, but I do like her books, so see if I'm right about what it is. Yes, it is. Chain of Thorns by Cassandra Clare, book 3 in the Last Hour series. Listen, I will say, as much as I, as a longtime fan of the Shadowhunters series and universe and characters, have enjoyed these, they keep getting longer, and I feel like objectively speaking, they're too long. Like, they shouldn't be as long as they are. But I'm still having a good time with them, and I'm excited to see what happens in book 3. So, Chain of Thorns. These things are so massive. Oh my gosh. Ooh, fancy. There's like art under the dust jacket. Hey. Oh, it's like an alternate cover. That's fun. Cool. Hello, I have some exciting books to share that came in the mail. One is from a Kickstarter that I supported last year, the Brandon Sanderson Kickstarter. I got all of the hardcover books and my very first box arrived, so I'm gonna put the short that I made of the full unboxing and flip through right here. Yay! And here is the book. It is honestly gorgeous, and you can tell it's just really, really high quality. I'm very, very pleased with what I got given the price that I paid. So definitely a win, and it's so pretty. I really want to read it. I've heard it's amazing, kind of cozy fantasy, which I'm into right now. Then I have my book of the month box. I did go ahead and get it a couple of books this month because there were some ones that looked good. Sometimes I skip January, but if you're interested in signing up and you want to give me a free book, there is a link down below that you can use, but it's not like an affiliate link or anything. It's basically like $17 a month. They did increase their prices. I feel like it's like slightly less of a good deal, but I get it. Paper costs are going up and the add-ons are sometimes good. I will say this is the main way I get thrillers these days because I don't read a lot of thrillers, and a lot of times this is how I get them, but let me show you what I got. All right. I got 2 books this month. My main pick was The Writing Retreat by Julia Bartz. This just sounded really interesting and fun. It's a thriller where an author goes to a writing retreat, but it becomes a murder mystery and things go very, very wrong. I feel like this would be a good time. And then for an $11 add-on, I also got The Last Tale of the Flower Bride by Roshni Chokshi, which had been on my list of things that I wanted to buy anyway, and this was a much better deal. This is her first adult novel. I've heard some good things. I'm interested, and I'm excited because we got the audiobook from Libra FM this month for influencer review copies, so I am hoping to maybe pick it up before the end of the month. Wish me luck. We'll see how it goes. Lastly, one of my really kind patrons, Beth, sent me a little gift in the mail. She sent me a box of books that she doesn't need anymore that I can pass on to other people because I was doing a promotion. Oh, which, man, listen, the number of books that I packaged up to send to new patrons, thank you so much to all of you who joined. It's been amazing, but she sent me some books that she didn't need for that, which was really kind, and she sent me a little gift, and this is so beautiful. Thank you. I really appreciate that. This wrapping paper is so pretty. I can do this without completely tearing the wrapping paper. We'll see. All right, I got it untaped. Oh, fun! Oh my gosh. Thank you! Oh, this is super fun. Cooking for Wizards, Warriors, and Dragons, 125 unofficial recipes inspired by The Witcher, Game of Thrones, The Broken Earth, and other fantasy favorites. Yes, thank you! This had actually been on my wish list, and it just sounded really fun. Oh, this is so cool. Maybe now I feel like I should do a video sometime where I like make one of the recipes and talk about the book or something. This is really cool. Thank you so much, Beth. I really appreciate it. This is amazing. I've got 3 packages that came in the mail, and I'm not sure what all of them are. I think I know what at least one of them is. I've got a Barnes & Noble order, which should be a pre-order. I have something from Book Depository, which might also be a pre-order that I forgot about. It's entirely possible. And then I have something from Izzy at Happy For Now. So I don't know what she sent me, but we're gonna find out. We'll start with the Barnes & Noble order. I am pretty sure this is the latest Stephen Graham Jones book. Let's see if I'm right. Look at that beauty. Don't Fear the Reaper by Stephen Graham Jones. The follow-up to My Heart is a Chainsaw, which I absolutely loved. I am very excited about this. It's set, I think, several years in the future, again following Jade, the main character from that. And yeah, I'm so excited. Ooh. And it's the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. Yay! I'm so excited to read this. I love Stephen Graham Jones. His horror is so good. And this one is drawing a lot on his love of slasher films, or at least the first book was. So we'll see what happens in book 2. Next is Book Depository. I feel like I should know what this is. I'm probably gonna feel dumb when I see. Oh, wait, I might. Is this, it might be my copy of Persuasion. I did order a copy of Persuasion because I don't own a copy right now and I'm about to read it. Is that what this is? Yes. Okay. That is what this is. I figured I'm reading it for the podcast. What better time to purchase myself a nice, beautiful copy of Persuasion by Jane Austen? Yes, I'm so excited. These are the Penguin Clothbound Classics, and I have a small but lovely collection of them, and I'm excited to add this to it. It will be a reread. I have read it before. I just didn't have it in my collection. Lastly, package from Izzy. I'm not sure what she sent me, so let's find out. Oh, this is very well wrapped. Which is not a bad thing, but okay. There we go. All right, got the tape off. So let's see. Cool. Something for Parnassus Books in Nashville. She lives in Nashville, so that's exciting. What is this? Oh, I love it. Oh my gosh, it's signed. Thank you, Izzy. It's a signed copy of Astrid Parker Doesn't Fail by Ashley Herring Blake. That is so fun. Oh my gosh. I love it. Oh, and it's got like got a cute little sticker from Parnassus Books inside and a romance lingo bookmark. This is hilarious. I'm not going to read all of them because, you know, but it's got, you know, different romance novel euphemisms like pulsing core or love sweet arrow, turgid shaft. That's amazing. Thank you, Izzy. I love it. Oh, that's so exciting. I love that I have a signed copy. I still need to read this one. I absolutely love Delilah Green, which was the first one, but this is book 2. Yay. Thank you. Hey guys, I have a package that came in the mail. I did already open it because it was from HarperCollins and I don't usually get a lot of packages from HarperCollins and I wasn't expecting anything. So I was like, what is this? And I didn't want to wait to find out, but it is something I'm very excited about. So thank you to whoever put me on the list for this book because, y'all, it's Alicia Dow's next book, A Song of Salvation. I'm so excited. This goes on sale July 11th. I really love Alicia Dow. She writes diverse, kind of cozy sci-fi romance for YA audience, and I'm excited. I don't even know, to be honest, what this is about. I just think, and looks like I'm correct, it is set in the same universe as The Sound of Stars and The Kindred. Some favorite characters will make a reappearance. That's exciting. The fate of the universe comes down to 3 people. Zyra, the god of creation reborn. Wesley, the smuggler. Reuben, the wanted space podcaster. As an intergalactic war culminates on Earth, Zyra, Wesley, and Reuben are all that stand in the way of total destruction in this YA space opera of epic proportions with a page-turning plot and moving themes of self-discovery and found family. I am so excited because I love Alicia Dow's books and I feel like this is going to be excellent. So thank you so much to Inkyard Press and HarperCollins for sending me a copy, and hopefully by the time you're seeing this video, the HarperCollins strike will be over so I can read this and other HarperCollins books and talk about them because I feel like this is going to be excellent. So yay! Hi there. I am back because I have purchased one book. not a lot of books this month. I'm curious to see how long this video ends up being because I feel like it's going to be shorter than usual, but I have purchased a copy of The Girl Who Drank the Moon by Kelly Barnhill. This is a book that my patrons had selected for me to read for a reading vlog. And I had originally thought, oh, I'll get the audiobook from my library. I tried the audio narration and I don't like it very much. So I instead decided I'm just gonna go ahead and buy a physical copy because I have heard amazing things about this, and then I'll have it on my shelves for my kids. Got myself a paperback copy of this middle grade book that I've heard great things about. I am doing a patron only reading vlog for it. Hey y'all, I've got some publisher mail. As you can see, this has been opened because I didn't know what it was, but it is in fact a book from a publisher. So let me share. So this is Unseelie by Ivalise Houseman. This looks familiar, and I feel like maybe I got an email about this a while ago that I'm just forgetting about. I feel like I did, but this is coming out from Inkyard Press. Twin sisters, different as night and day, both on the run. Acelia Seeley Greygrove looks just like her twin Isolde, but as an autistic changeling left in the human world by the Fae as an infant, she has always known she's different. Seeley's unpredictable magic makes it hard for her to fit in and draws her and Isolde into the hunt for fabled treasure. In a heist gone wrong, the sisters make some unexpected allies and find themselves unraveling a mystery that has its roots in the history of humans and Fae alike. So this is a debut YA fantasy novel by a Puerto Rican American author, and it sounds great. So thank you so much to Inkyard Press for that. I think I got an email about this. I'm not 100% sure, but either way, I'll read it. It looks really good. Then I have a package from Macmillan. This is probably from Tor, and I suspect it might be a finished copy of a book that I recently read, if I'm not mistaken. So let's see if I'm right. Oh, jeez. This one was like harder to open than usual. Yes, that is exactly what it is. Oh, exciting. And I did like it too. This is The Mimicking of Known Successes by Malka Older, and it is a Tor.com novella. If you are participating with me in Tor.com-a-thon in March, this is now available to you. You could read it. It's great. It's really interesting. It's kind of a genre blend. It's a sci-fi mystery set on Jupiter and kind of imagines what if there was a human colony on Jupiter and what might that be like on a gas planet. And it's got a sapphic relationship and a potential murder mystery or mystery that they're solving. It's got a little bit of a Western vibe. I wouldn't fully call it a Western, but yeah, this was great. The writing style took me a little while to get into, but I ended up being a huge fan. And it's got kind of a Sherlock Holmes and Watson vibe going, but in a way that I think really works, because sometimes that's not done well, but I think between the two women in the story, it really did. So yay, loved this. Thank you to Tor for the finished copy. So with that said, there are just a few days left in the month. I will check back in one more time, even if nothing else comes in the mail, just to tell you what my stats are for the end of February with the Read What You Own thing. So I will tell you this. I think I am doing a much better job with physical books than I am with audiobooks. We'll talk about why. I'll be back for a final clip. I am back for the final clip of this video. I do have a box to open from Barnes & Noble, and then we're gonna talk about how I did in February with the Read What You Own challenge. So, okay, got the tape off, and while I know I'm trying not to buy a lot of things, Barnes & Noble did have a buy one get one free sale for graphic novels that was a really good deal. So I took them up on it and got volumes and series I'm reading. I got Monstrous Volume 7 by Marjorie Liu and Sana Takeda. I really love the series. I need to catch up on it. I'm not caught up, but I do have the book bind-ups of the first 6 volumes, but I don't have volume 7, and I'd like to catch up on the series, so I went ahead and bought that. And then I also got volume 10 of Saga, which is the last volume I need to read to be caught up on this series. So buy one, get one free was a pretty good deal. I got those. Overall though, I've got to say I think I did a pretty good job of not buying very many books this month. I did get some audiobooks, and we'll talk a little bit about this when I go over my numbers for progress for the end of the month. However, I've got to say it's not as bad as it looks, because I think like 3 of the audiobooks that I got were on sale for books that I already own physically on my TBR, so it's not like I'm adding additional titles, even though technically my audiobook TBR went up. Anyway, all that to say, let's go over where I'm at. So at the beginning of 2023, I had 177 audiobooks on my TBR, 67 ebooks, and 488 physical books. Okay, as of today, we're a day away from the end of February. I am at 176 audiobooks, so down 1. Now, at the beginning of the month, I was down 2, but like I said, I did buy a few. But again, they're books I already own copies of, so I'm not too worried about it. I have stayed exactly the same for ebooks, but physical books is where I'm doing a pretty good job. I am at 467 physical books, which is negative 21. Yes! I love it. And you know, the physical TBR is really what I'm trying to read down. To be honest, I'm less concerned about my audio and ebook TBRs. They don't take up space on my shelves. It kind of is what it is. If I can read those down, cool, but whatever. It's really that physical TBR that I'm wanting to get down to a more reasonable number, and I'm doing a really good job. So in January, I ended up at a net negative 12 for my physical TBR. Since I'm at 21 at the end of this month, that means I decreased my physical TBR by 11 books. I think that's pretty good. If I'm doing like 11 to 12 books a month, not too bad. I'll see if I can bump it up a little bit in March. I think the possibilities are high because I've got Tour.com-a-thon happening, so I've got a lot more physical books that I'm going to be getting off my TBR, so we'll see. We'll see how it goes, but overall, I think this month went really well. Hopefully these have been fun, interesting updates for y'all, and also seeing all the books that are coming into my collection physically every month. Talk to me in the comments down below. Let me know any of your thoughts or feelings on anything I talked about in this video. And for your question of the day, if you are doing the Read What You Own challenge, I would love to hear how it's going for you. I would love to hear updates. I think doing the audiobooks is hard for me because I will get things on sale that I know I'm going to read anyway, or that I have on my physical TBR, and I get free influencer copies at the beginning of every month from Libro FM, and I don't want to miss out on those. I don't take all of them because some of them I know I'll never get to and I'm not that interested in, but that's part of why that number is a little harder to get down. But I think I'm doing a pretty good job. Talk to me in the comments down below. If you like this video, it always helps if you give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.